And it's live. Hey guys, Goggsy here, and welcome back to Pass the Mic. Today we've got two games in the Scottish Premiership, and Frisquandro is covering Dundee against Arbroath in the Scottish Championship. How are we doing, boys?
Aye, good.
Yep. Of course, we've been joined today by Frisquandro and Stevie, who were on last night's show as well. But first of all, we're going to talk about whoever's mentioned stuff in the comments. We've only got 4 comments as of right now, so we'll just patch that.
I can get to it.
Absolutely. It's going off to a flyer already, troops. Big game for Dunfermline, says Patrick McComiskey. Of course, they're playing in Greenock and Morton. It's a bit of a dress rehearsal for them in the Scottish Cup as well, because they play a week on Tuesday in the Scottish Cup.
Aye, well, I fancied them when they came through that one today. Home advantage. I know it doesn't mean much when they crowd, but I think they've got the better squad out of two teams.
Yeah, fair game. So first of all, I'll talk about Ross County versus HIBS, because that's the game I'm covering today. Ross County have a starting 11 of. Hold on, I just need to see the information. There we go. They've gone for a 3-5-1-1 today, with Laidlaw, Hilda, Mackay, Watson, Iacovitti, Lakin, Spittle, Tilson, Naismith, Donaldson, and White. Up top is the lone man. And with Hibs, they've gone for a 4-4-2, simple as it is. Playing with Marciano, McGinn, Porteous, Hanlon, Doig, Irvin, Gogic, Newell, Cadden, Doidge, and Boyle. It's the first time I've actually seen Chris Cadden listed as a right mid for a couple of years, so it'll be interesting to see how he does. Also with Martin Boyle leading the line up front with Christian Doidge. My prediction for today's game is a 2-0 win for Ross County, because it seems that whenever someone's got a chance to make third their own in Scottish football right now, they end up fucking it. So it's going to be a 2-0 win for Ross County, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think they've been decent at home as well under Yogi, and I think that'll continue the day. Hibs don't look as if they're able to pick up a win for anywhere at the minute. You've seen against St Johnstone.
And they were shite.
Half chances and they were rubbish against us. So, and it's a tough place to go. That travel you need to do. So I think Ross County will win that one today, actually.
Good afternoon, Stilly. How's it going, mate? Last night's stream was the funniest stream to date. And how are things? Oh, thanks, Joseph. Things are okay. Roscoe's not here today. He's got a life. Murray Pearson says, who are Dundee's finest playing today, Fraz?
Arbroath.
Oh, we'll segue into that next then. See, as you've been asked about it, Fraz.
So Dundee is a very changed lineup. The Dundee lineup with today in goals is actually Adam Legends, who hasn't played since the game against Ayr earlier on in the season. Malachi Fagan-Walcott, Danny Mullen, Paul McGowan, Declan McDade, Lee Ashcroft, Christy Elliott, Paul McMahon, Jordan Marshall, Max Anderson, and Jason Cummins. Of course, that is in numerical order. That is not going by positioning. Otherwise, you'd have Danny Mullen and Paul McGowan in the heart of defence, which is not strictly true. But, I mean, Jack Hamilton's on the bench, which is quite a surprise. Sean Byrne, the holding midfielder that we all love, is also on the bench. Charlie Adam is come back from his self-isolation periods on the bench. But I'll both line up with Derek Gaston, Jason Thompson, Colin Hamilton, Jack Hamilton's little brother, Ricky Little, Captain Thomas O'Brien, Michael McKenna, Dale Wilson, Scott Stewart, Ben Williamson, Jack Hamilton, not Jack Hamilton that we have, and James Craigan. Of course, both are the team in form. I mean, Dick Campbell got his Manager of the Month awards last week, but they're still in ninth, which is just shows how tight the championship is. I mean, I was saying to the boys off camera, if Arbroath win today, they go level on points for us, which is mad. But we shall see. I'm confident that Dundee will win today because we're at home, and when we're away, we're always awful against Arbroath. So I'm going to predict a 2-0 win for Dundee.
Fair game, mate. And now we're going to go for Stevie's game, which is Livingston versus Hamilton Accies.
Yep, I've started the home side. They go with a 4-2-3-1 according to Flash Score. And they've got McCrory in goals. A back four of Devlin, Fitzwater, Guthrie and Longridge. The two holding midfielders are Marvin Bartley, friend of the channel. And there's no... the three in behind J. Emmanuel Thomas up front is Craig Sybil, Scott Pittman and Alan Forrest. Hamilton, they go with a 3-5-2. They have Fulton in goals. Back three of Dauphin, Easton and Hamilton. In the middle, they've got Anderson, Aaron Martin, Scott Martin, Ross Callahan, and Lee Hodgson. And then up front, they go with Monroe and Smith. And as for this one, Gogsy, I'm thinking Hamilton will win. They're fighting for their lives. Livingston are on a very, very poor run of form. They looked leggy against us last week. I don't know whether the week training and maybe a wee bit of rest have done them any favours. I know they need a point to get top six, I believe. But I fancy Hamilton to win this one 2-0. There you go.
I just think that Livingston are happy where they are, and they're just not too bothered anymore.
Yeah,
that's the impression I'm getting.
It's as if there's no pressure on them, really. Isn't it?
Aye.
They're just
I mean,
the season.
Their board have probably said to David Martindale, "You've done well. Like your start was really well received, but the winning streak was going to end at some point. But see, this is the beauty. When you go however many games unbeaten, it's all about you kind of want the streak to end to see how a team reacts.
Yeah.
Because it was the same when we went 23 games unbeaten. Everybody was like, right, it's fine. It's came to an end. But how are we going to react on the back of that?
Mm-hmm.
But we picked it back up. But I don't think. Livingston. I don't know what's happened to Livingston. I think Livingston have just really half-arsed it since the cup semi-final, which was quite a narrow game. It was quite an even game. I think Livingston just had that more fight to get there. But they've been awful since.
It absolutely baffled me that when they played Marvin Bartley. I know that's been highlighted in the media a lot, but playing against strength, you're only playing St Johnstone. I'm talking about that game in the cup final, obviously.
I think they're going to regret not properly going for it, because how often is it going to be that Livingston get back to a cup final? You can see it. The other players were dejected, and I think they will definitely regret it. The fact that they only had a lone striker up front who's only 5 foot fuck all, and they never had J. Emmanuel Thomas, just was baffling.
Aye, because they seem to have a lot more attacking intent when the Jet came on the pitch. But
exactly.
There was plenty of endeavour, but even then, you seen the players collapse into their knees at the full-time whistle as if, oh no, which fair enough, they've just lost a cup final, but towards injury time, you kind of expected them to go for it a wee bit more. There was nothing.
It was the thing. They weren't, see, when they were attacking, they were actually inviting more pressure on when they were attacking than when they were defending.
Yep.
Which, obviously it shouldn't happen. It should not happen. When you're attacking, you should be threatening and not being threatened. So, nah. But it'll be an interesting game. The El Plastico.
El Plastico. I love it.
Of course, Ackies are still fighting for their lives at the bottom end of the table, so they've still got a lot to play for before going out the split.
It's going to be very interesting indeed. Looking at some other comments, Murray Grierson says, I think it'll be a battle for the playoffs. Can he really rule out any teams out with Alloa at the moment for relegation?
True.
Buddy Supporters Club Barkpool with a lovely picture of Billy Mehmet celebrating at Fir Park. Hello, Gogsy and Fraser, and the Gug who shouts too much.
I'm not even acknowledging that comment. You've misspelled my name.
I don't shout at all.
St Mirren to get top 4 next season. I need bother. Tony Fitzpatrick,
Robbie Nelson. A bit like your, I was going to say your namesake, but Robbie Nielsen. He's a bit deluded and all.
Of course. Yana Smith says, "How you doing, boys? Feeling a bit better today. Still no great." Calder, I have a question for you. Who do you think will get relegated? I think it's Kilmarnock. It has to be Kilmarnock.
I mean,
the way things are going.
I'd be inclined to go Kelly, but I'm still at the stage where I don't really want to call it yet.
I think ask us at full time next week, because then we'll have like the split. We'll know who's in the top 6 and the bottom 6. I think it's quite conclusive, but after today's fixtures as well, where obviously Ross County and Hamilton both playing, but Kelly not, it'll be quite interesting to see how they do. Maybe push away.
Do you think if it's confirmed today, they'll release the fixtures early, or they'll wait until the games are played next week?
I think they'll just do what they normally do, to be honest.
Yeah, because they usually wait a week, don't they?
Yep.
Yeah.
Because you need to talk to TV companies, etc.
Plus, that'll be like the Scottish Cup week.
Yes. Here they go.
But
buzzing.
The thing is, though, we still probably like St Mirren on 39, St Johnstone 37. That's 6th and 7th. So it'll still go down to next week.
True.
Plus, Dundee United have still got an outside chance, but they'll have to go down to goal difference unless St Mirren gets something next week.
How many goals is it Dundee United are looking at?
Dundee United have negative 15 goal difference.
Wow.
St Johnstone negative 7, St Mirren negative 8, Livy negative 2.
Right. So they need a big swing.
Yes, of course. You laughed when we said top 6, so don't doubt us just yet. Well, you still have a chance of not making the top 6.
Right, so they're arguing top. I mean, I assume that's the same guy that made the top 4 comment about St Mirren next season. Right, okay. So next year you're going to have Hearts back in the league. I think Dundee United will be stronger. And then you've got HIBS and Aberdeen as well. And Motherwell, you're telling me that St Mirren I don't think we'll bounce back next season as well. There you go. We're going to be an FPL side, I've said that.
See, that was the same as us. See, that season that we came up, the 14-15 season, we had to go for top 6 purely, like, regardless, purely because of like the teams that were out with the league. Because we came up, and I mean, you didn't have the 2 Edinburgh sides, and you didn't have Rangers, so we needed to make top 6. To like, it wasn't like just to stamp intent. It was mostly just because like that was a realistic finish. With the squad that we were building and the teams that were in the league, because that was a very weakened, I'd say, a very weakened Scottish Premiership, to be honest.
Yeah,
absolutely. And that season annoyed me because of how badly we did, but made up for it when we beat Rangers.
Tell us what happened. Tell us.
Well, it all started with a disaster in Iceland. And I'm not talking about the food shop.
Oh my god. That game was horrid. Anyway,
moving on. What game I'm covering? Your game, HIBS Fan TV. The next international game for Scotland is Austria at home on the 24th.
We've got a few. I think we've got 3 international games in the space of 8 days or something. 6. There we go. So, I mean, you have to really admire international players. That's a really quick turnaround. I don't care who you are. That's ridiculous.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Although to be fair, if it wasn't for COVID, you wouldn't have 3 game international breaks.
It's true.
Because they're still trying to amend it from last year. I think it's time to go to Coop and Corner now. Stevie, do you have anything on today?
I do. Just let me get them up, and I'll tell you what I've got.
There was an interesting double that we were discussing earlier, which I've plumped for. I've put a $5 on Hamilton and Ross County to win today because just how the nature of the league is. I think, as we've already discussed, Ross County I think will win against HIBS, and because nobody likes to take advantage of third place being up for grabs. It's been highlighted by at least 3 of the last 4 seasons have been a different team that have finished in third place. And then, of course, Ross County fighting for the lives as well down there. Also with Hamilton fighting for the lives, as we've said, and Livy just being half-arsed. For me, it's a stonewall coupon. It's a fantastic one to put on.
Yep, I've matched you on that, and a fiver returns 120 for myself, Ross County and Hamilton double. And I've also went for earlier on the day. I've went for Everton to beat Burnley later on. And then the 3 o'clocks, I've got Preston to beat Wickham, Bournemouth to beat Barnsley, MK Dons to beat Accrington, and Hull to beat Oxford.
I've gone with my 4-4 today. I've put a tenner on Preston at Wickham, Queen of the South to beat Alloa. So Robbie B, I'm relying on you. Hearts to beat Ayr with 3 or more goals in the game, and Portsmouth to beat Salford in the FA Trophy. Or EFL Trophy, whatever it's called.
What's the return?
The Papa John's.
That's what it's called. Aye, whatever it's... I'll lose track of the sponsorship deals.
I mean, I still call the Challenge Cup the Petrofac.
Yeah.
And it was like the tonic caramel wafer.
What's the most prestigious trophy in the world? The Petrofac Cup or the Ramsden's Cup?
The Ramsden's Cup.
Coupon today for Matt White HD. He says Palace, Stoke, Millwall, Reading, QPR, Preston, and Watford all to win 2.4k back from £3. Good luck with that, mate.
All the best.
Ridiculous. That's away teams. Yeah, Bremen are still holding Bayern, but it's only 15 minutes into the game. Not going to be too excited.
Excited.
Aye, okay, John. Keep dreaming. Mother will go. Right, okay. Right, lads. Your team wins the league, but COVID lasts for 5 more years. You taking it?
No. I mean, Dundee are never going to win this league, so no. See, I just like to say there was a funny comment last week when I was said like about the Rangers supporters being daft. Like somebody said, "Oh, put yourself in our shoes, Fraz," and I was just thinking like Dundee United, like imagine the scenes, right? Your team has beaten like your rivals who have won 9 in a row. I mean, Dundee United will never go 9 in a row, so like can't even go 9 wins. Can't even go 9 wins in a row. So I mean, it would never happen. So put yourself in our shoes is an invalid comment to make.
Matt, I could not agree more. That Josh Sargent boy is absolutely amazing.
He's probably the best player in a very shite team, let's be honest.
Yeah, he is. Maximilian Augustine as well is this different class as well. But John Lewis says Motherwell will not go down. Good. I hope you're right. Otherwise, we'll have a very different type of show at the end of this season.
I don't even want to think about it, mate.
No. Hearts to win by 3 goals at Super Bus. Well, just as well, I didn't take Hearts to win by 3 goals. I said 3 or more goals in the game, so it could be a 2-1.
Yep.
Hearts are averaging like over 3 goals at Tynecastle every game this season, or something like that, in terms of the match.
Hearts are just like in comparison to the rest of the championship, are like the team with oil money.
Mm-hmm. HIBS Fan TV, Milo Rashika, beautiful specimen. It's a great player.
Matt White's offering a first round here, and we're just patching it. Yes, we'll take you up on that offer, Matt. Thank you.
Oh, there we go. First round on me.
This is a double.
Team on.
I'll take a treble. Did you see Stephen McGinn went to Morton? Yeah. Mm-hmm. After the tweet you put out, was it last year?
Yeah, he was doing a Q&A just to put it in the picture. He was doing a Q&A with St Mirren, and somebody said, "Would you rather go to Morton or retire?" And obviously, he said retire because I'm sure he was the captain at the time, and the tables have turned there. He needs to go to Morton to get first team football.
Why the fuck you lying?
Show me the money. Can't wait for next season. Football's back.
Said next Saturday.
No, next Saturday, sorry. What am I on
Who
about?
are the Beanos playing, guys? I know that he's like hovering about the playoff spots, so it'd be quite interesting to see, Alva getting relegated into League One, and then maybe potentially Stirling get promoted to League One. The derby, like reunited.
Mm-hmm. James Mann says he won't go down, but would make for good streams when Motherwell play Dundee.
I'm hoping that we're going to be actually at games next season. So
yeah, it's not as if I'm going to be streaming live to the disabled section with Coby fans behind me. Nah.
I've never actually sat and watched a Motherwell v Dundee game with you before, Fraz. So that'd be quite interesting.
Really, we've always been there. To be fair.
They're talking about next season. There is always the chance that we could both get each other in the cup this year. Now that's back.
Very good point. That
would be brilliant. That would be
cup final.
You would need to place a steward in the middle of the screen just to segregate it.
Neil. Just put Neil in between it.
Oh, Neil.
Oh, Neil.
Brecon at home, first game back. Oh, you should win that. Brecon are quite shite. But they did get... who did they get? The experienced boy? Who did they get? It was at Partick Thistle. The captain, Abdul Osman.
Oh, aye.
So that'll be interesting to see how he copes with life at part-time level.
Mm-hmm. John Lewis says, do you think Tony Watt should get a skull? I'll correct you.
Don't make jokes like that when Stevie is drinking water, John.
Oh, man. Jesus, I know it's part of that, I've never.
Who do you think will clinch third? I think it'll be Hibs that crawl to third.
An interesting end to the season, but Hibs are only third because the teams below them are shite. It's always the case. Motherwell were the same. Mm-hmm. But the season that Kilmarnock got third, that was an interesting end.
It's been like watching two people with mild cerebral palsy have a race, isn't it?
Yes, Stevie.
And I can say that. It's okay.
No, I was about to make the reference to Come Fly With Me with the promotion scene. Oh, you should get it. No, you should get it. No, you should get
it. Oh, man. Quality.
Brecon got Yusuf Hussain on loan as well from us.
It's a goal at whatever they call the Werder Bremen Stadium.
The Weserstadion.
Yeah, Leon Goretzka has opened the score. 23 minutes. The floodgates are now open for Bobby Lee wanting to get a hat-trick, all assisted by Thomas Miller.
Who do you prefer, Billy Mehmet or Andy Dorman? Billy Mehmet, of course.
King Billy?
Neither. They always scored against Motherwell. But now Billy Mehmet. At the time, no one.
The times have changed.
Here we go. Kickoff is fast approaching.
Yeah.
And I'm still struggling to get a stream. Brilliant.
I'll come on in 5 minutes or so. It's fine. I signed a bunch of Rangers under 20s on loan. Still think we'll win comfortably. Thistle signed Erskine and Stephen Bell from East Kilbride.
I did see that. They re-signed Chris Erskine because I seen Manpreet was dancing about his living room.
I can't imagine Manpreet dancing about his living room. That's what I'm laughing at.
I better just add to my name to say that I'm watching the Dundee. The Dundee. We don't have that in front of our name. We saved our club twice.
Yeah. What?
Matt White HD.
I was thinking that. I wasn't gonna say it.
In fact, no, clap for last night. Oh man.
Oliver Jones says my mate Sean Dixon played for Stirling Albion.
Story about Sean Dixon and story about Dundee's opponents at Arbroath. The best goal I've seen live was scored by Sean Dixon for Stirling Albion against Arbroath. Absolute perler. Went with no intention of supporting any team. That was one of the best goals I've seen.
Mm-hmm.
HIBS Fan TV, has Cummings been any good? Yes, he has been. I think he's scored in every game he's started. The only game he never scored in was the Wraith game, where he came off the bench, and he did make a bit of an impact, but couldn't get a goal. But yeah, I'm really liking him, to be honest. HIBS Fan TV, him and Paul McMullen have been linking up really well. Got the penalty against Hearts last week. That's what McComsky saying, if Dundee lose, then McPake has to go. Definitely is on a sugar peg. I've been analysing.
It's too risky to sack a manager in a league of your situation.
I mean, probably because the fact is that we could win 1 week and we could go up to third, but we could lose 1 week and we could be dropping down to sixth. So, I mean, we could evaluate it at the end of the season, but we shall see.
Indeed.
We shall see.
What's one thing you're most excited for when fans go back, and when do you think we get? We get asked this every week.
The pub.
The pub, yeah. The story of the day. The match day vlog.
The sound of the ball hitting the crossbar.
Danny Miller, Danny Wood.
Did I just hear somebody whisper David Martindale there?
Aye, Kenny McIntyre's just interviewed him.
Did the
Are they?
so what's happening with who is it? There's a player that's not playing today. Oh, he's not available for selection. So has he removed himself from the club? Oh, I just really don't want to talk about it. All I can say is that he's not available for selection. And that is the situation.
These BBC journalists are just asking the wrong questions.
It's like Leon Crichton trying to get people to sum up the game, even though they've just played 90 minutes. Go away, him.
They're just looking for a right hook from another manager.
There's quite a few questions that came in there. Matt White HD saying, do you think teams like Dundee will be playing more than us for wages? I can guarantee Dundee will be paying more wages than Motherwell.
Oh yeah, they're more desperate.
Wait. Has Dundee ever been in Europe? Yes, last time we were in Europe was the 3-4 season, coming from the St Mirren fan.
And they were just going to let the burn sink in, slow it.
I shouldn't be laughing because they're above us in the league, but
it's true fact though. I mean, if you're going to try and slate us, at least know your facts before you do.
No, your facts, bruv.
Jason Cummins' contract, he's on an 18-month deal, so the end of next season, which is probably a good thing. I mean, we've got him obviously until the end of this season and then beyond, which was probably a wise move to see how he does. And he's impressed me so far. Joseph, we've just said that the league is tighter than a duck's arse. And we cannot talk about who's going to get relegated. My God, man. Okay, here comes the Dundee players emerging from the tunnel. Led by Paul McGowan. And there's Charlie Adams on the bench.
Still can't get a stream for this.
Same.
He's been
we were in Europe from spending money that we don't have, Jamie. No, we got it because we were actually in a cup final. So jog on, know your facts.
Exactly.
Now he's just going to come back and say, but you were in the cup final because you spent money that you didn't have for.
We didn't actually have like the majority of the players that we bought during that period. Like when we spent, like I think the only one left was like Georgian and Zadzi. So.
Mm-hmm. Ricaldo says looking forward to Cheltenham next week. Oh God,
it's going to be an empty Cheltenham, which will be quite weird.
I mean, I'd like to go to Cheltenham for the day out, the horse racing. I'm getting no clue, zero clue whatsoever.
I know exactly where I can stay in Cheltenham. So,
Yeah, boyfriend.
Fuck up.
Kick off your Dens.
I've still got 3 dots.
I've managed to get it on my TV, but that'll freeze because it's been freezing all day. So I've got it in the fire stick on the telly. For now. It's going to be one of those days where these goals just.
What team did you face in that cup final? It was Rangers in 2003. We played Vlasnia Škoda of Albania, and then we beat them, and then played Perugia and got beat by them. It's an unusual game watching that because Jack Young was interviewing Jim Duffy, like as Jim Duffy was making his way in for half time. It's quite unusual.
That was very
unorthodox.
That must have been so frustrating.
I think we were drawn at the time, so it wasn't like he was going to say, I am fucking raging chick. Fuck off.
How did Motherwell get into Europe the season they got 2 cup finals? Because they changed it about 7 or 8 years ago that the cup runner-up never got into Europe because they just gave it to the next place in the league if the winner had already qualified.
Because they were scared that Motherwell were going to go and win the Europa League, that's why.
Correct.
How did that game in Israel go again?
I did not study journalism. I studied media and radio.
Man, radio. Go on, Gowser. What a valiant effort. I'm looking at it.
Good news, my stream's not froze yet, so here's something that continues.
I can't get this fucking game.
Yes, there's a few smart cookies in the Pass the Mic panel. I mean, Ramage, he studies German.
John, I'm watching Livy v Hamilton, or as Fraz referred to, El Plastico.
Yes. Lee Barrett saying this is a surprise live. No, really. When we do it every Saturday.
Every Saturday?
Every other Saturday we do the Pass the Mic streams.
It's off to the laptop we go.
With my mate Joe.
Oh, wow.
The Burner Boy is no longer here for now.
The Burner Boy.
Russ Bray has said, this is a new one.
That's a darts referee. I think somebody's at it.
Oh, right, okay. Well, there is a motion to be making a lot of Euros content, so look out for that. Never heard of Russ Bray, so.
No. I just thought I'd stop you for getting baited thinking that was somebody new there. That was all.
That's fine.
That's bait.
1-0 Ipswich. John, could you please keep me updated on the Bournemouth score, please? Because that's the one that I picked for the boys' cup in the day. And if they don't win, I'm getting my balls told them and I get asked to.
Nice. I was going to say keep me updated on the Coventry score, but the Coventry Rotherham game got postponed.
I don't.
Was that COVID case related?
I'm not too sure, mate. I'm not too sure.
I have to.
Ross Bray says, nah, it's my actual name. You're not the only one to think I'm Ross Bray from the Darts.
There we go.
There we go.
Welcome, Ross.
No, Joseph, they're like 70 quid. Gogs, that's 2-0. Bile.
Oh, well.
Serge Gnabry's got the second.
We tried.
Thank you, Stephen. Yes, COVID commentary again. COVID commentary? Aye, you mean Rotherham? Rotherham,
They have the same initials.
the team of the Chuckle Brothers.
To me.
See,
Sammy.
they were the heroes of my childhood. They were the best double act before Still Game entered my life. They two. Jan Victor and Paul Murray. Oof.
Just to be a reminder of people in the comments section, do not spoil the scores for any games that we're watching.
And don't be a dick.
Yeah.
Joseph, you've been warned.
Right. How to fucking.
Go on, Christy. Go on, Paul.
Nicky Devlin's just picked up an early booking and he's not happy about it for the weight challenge.
I don't understand players that get angry when they've made a stupid, made a challenge like that and they get all upset. It's like, you know what you were doing.
I know. I get that he mistimed it, but still, was the force that he went into that merited.
Go pin that comment by John Lewis Cox.
I'll have to go into actual YouTube.
Who do you think will be the next Dons manager? Ask Aaron Reiners. Apologies if I've mispronounced that, mate. That's a good question. I think it's very difficult to say at the moment. There's a lot of people throwing their hats into the ring, shall we say.
Imagine they went for the Tony Pulis.
That'd be mad. That would be mad. They take James McBake off their hands.
They're winning.
I
think Jim Goodwin would be a great appointment for Aberdeen.
I don't think Jim Goodwin would leave St Mirren, sorry, with this few games to go. I think he'd probably take it up next season.
Yeah.
Joseph, you do say that all the time. I'll stay within my boundaries, I'll behave, but you never do.
Guy.
I'm a real great guy. I've got great potential. Potential to spike your drinks. Come on, guys. Yes, I'll be drinking bottles and my finger will be over it at all times unless I'm drinking for it.
Oh my days.
I'm a day.
Fantastic. You can't beat it. The streams just froze. Amazing.
Yeah, well, Ross County can go fuck themselves because they are not providing me with the thing. I can't even buy the match now. It's even brilliant.
Oh, it's not even letting me.
Is your game at Livingston or Aki's, Steve?
Livy. At the spaghetti had, mate.
So I'm just going to have to take this off.
Go on, Danny. Quick, looking for a penalty there. 1-0 Newport.
I'm just going to take them out there now. I'll shut it.
They're playing Morecambe, I think.
Morecambe.
Morecambe.
Who are they? Wycombe be playing?
They're playing Preston.
I've got Preston on the cookie.
Those 3 straight wins they haven't conceded.
No.
Oh dear, we are in trouble.
Troy Parrott scored for Ipswich.
Ipswich.
Yeah, I keep seeing that Davis Keeler Dunn score for Oldham like every week.
I thought he was a good player, by the way, when he was at Ross County. I really liked him. But when he went to Falkirk, his career just kind of fell apart. But it's good to see that he's kind of picked up a bit.
Mm-hmm.
But that Troy Parrott, if when he comes back from Ipswich and you're looking for a player, a striker on loan from Football Manager, he's your guy. For like a championship side, thoroughly recommend. It's well thought of at Tottenham.
Cameron
Get that
Jordan.
haircut, man, and you'll be able to header the ball, Declan. Stupid dick.
God's sake, Declan.
Go on, Jace. Can't bring myself to say come dog.
Nah, me neither.
Hashtag come dog millionaire.
Oh no.
And you've got a free kick on the edge of the box, a handball by the right back. It's one of the ones when like the ball's coming in and he jumps up to catch it. Stupid prick. You know, I think Pep Guardiola would be a perfect answer for our team.
Yes!
But
He's goals working for me now.
Shut up! We use legitimate streams here and past the mic.
Oh yeah, I mean that Livingston game that I played for is finally come on.
Dick. What's the goalie doing here, Tam? Oh, idiot. Yes, HIBS Fan TV backing me up. Part is Unreal on FM. Jordi Hewula was class before he signed for Pompey. FFS.
okay, we'll see if
That was really late. Offside that.
Oh, Birmingham hit the post.
Birmingham.
No.
What's your name, mate? What's Craig?
Hey, it's working for me. Superb.
It keeps lagging. Mine
2-0
does,
Oldham.
like every 2 seconds.
You want to bet it was Davis Tequila done again?
Next Friday night on
Maybe.
Alloa versus Dundee.
For us, is not excited about
Brad's
that.
going to do a one-man, two governors.
No. It's not at all.
Not an option.
Get him.
Oh well, it's not working anymore.
Yep, it's done that with me, mate.
Oh, Barnett getting beat again. Good.
Haha.
See, since I like the Barnet Facebook page, I think they've only won one game.
The curse of rats.
Is Joseph a channel regular?
Unfortunately.
He just comments, mate.
Unfortunately.
Kane Hemmings with a goal there. Oh, Davis Keeler Dunn has scored again for Oldham.
Jeez, man. The boy's on fire. He's on fire.
What's a really good save I could do in FM? Struggling to pick a team.
Do you know what you should do? I mean, I was in the same situation, John. Buy a mystery shot.
Speaking of mystery shots, we can segue into this part now. Hold on.
Yeah, buy a mystery shot, John. I got a mystery shot delivered, and I got Coventry City. And Kirsten, who's also on the stream from time to time, she done it as well and got East Milan.
Ooh. I've been sent another mystery shot. So I'm going to open this live on stream.
Oh. Yeah, this is content.
Good save, keeper. Queen of the South are beating Alloa.
Yes, there we go.
Is Joseph friends with Faz Bandrel from school or something? No. Joseph and I never went to school. I never knew. No, I don't even know Joseph. Even though he claims that we're best mates.
Oh, what shit is this?
Use it! Inject this.
White.
White.
It's white.
Real Madrid.
Oh my god, it's
Preston North
FC
End.
Nuremberg. There you
wow.
go.
Nice.
Nice.
Is it very nice?
Very, very nice. I like the fabric.
Very nice.
Very, very nice. It's Gordon's. Hey, are you coming out or something? Like, use my Sunday name on a Saturday. Yes, I'm still crying about the Wolves shot. but it's a free shirt, so I'm not complaining.
Aaron or Aaron, I got it at www.mysteryshirts.co.uk. They're actually based in Glasgow. Good lads. Quite reasonable price.
Friends of the channel.
I don't think we can say that.
There we go. Kane Hemmings with a goal for Burton Albion there.
Kane Hemmings, the former scholar.
Dapple Mubudi with the goal for Queens.
Good player.
Cardiff have just conceded straight after scoring.
What are their prices like? Their prices are quite reasonable, actually. They range from £27 to £40. It just depends on what basically what one on. I've only ever had two, Joseph, so it's either between Spain and Coventry. Spain from the year 2000 and Coventry from last year. That's probably the bonus of the guys that I've just gave you there, mysteryshirts.co.uk. Their shirts are like they send you are usually within the last couple of years. So I got Coventry's away shirt from last year.
Barnsley 1-0 up.
Oh no.
Well, don't fucking ask me, John, then.
Oh no. What no.
Oh, later, a fucking buddy. It's got a harsh tackle that by the midfielder. Jeez, oh. Willie Collin playing the advantage from cock.
Right, I'm struggling to get a stream for any of the SPL games. So I'll throw.
Ross County and Hibs is no longer on the website I was using.
I'll throw it out there to the comment section. Would they like me to cover Crystal Palace v West Brom?
Just do that, mate.
Right, okay. There's also the EFL Trophy final as well. I don't know if anybody would be interested in that, but
that's my backup because if we chance here, Jet. Let's go! Livingston has scored.
I just seen that.
J. Emmanuel Thomas. Sorry, Stevie, I took your limelight.
No, it's fine, mate. It wasn't working, so and then it just came on the minute you started.
What a goal that was!
Yes, Akis, stay in your lane. Stay in your lane.
Know your place.
It was lovely play by friend of the channel, Marvin Bartley, to play it back to Devlin, who played it into J. Emmanuel Thomas.
Oh, what a goal!
Flicked it up and volleyed it into the top corner.
I've recovered David back.
It's close. It's much closer in, but it's very Scott McDonald helicopter Sunday-esque.
Yes.
He's hit it over his shoulder into the top bin.
Don't you mean helicopter?
This one that I'm watching, Crystal Palace West Brom, I think this will be a draw as well.
What's the website? Can't find it.
It's Livingston TV.
Aaron's asking me. I'm going to post it through you.
All right, that one. John Lewis, I think you'll find the song is Scott McDonald scored 2 goals. Ha ha ha, Celtic. There you go.
I've never been so loved and so hated by people in Glasgow. Like, honestly, half the people loved me, half the people hated me. It was a week.
David Black, yes, create the position, make it happen. Oh, some strike that was. Nearly fell all the way through to the goalkeeper. They got it.
Oh, Barnet have just equalised.
Who are they playing?
Bromley, who are now down to 10 men. Good afternoon, Kirsten. How's it going?
Afternoon.
Are we having another session out?
No.
I'm certainly enjoying my Saturday nights at the moment.
Unlucky Max.
Possibly, yes. Not bad, thank you. How are you? I'm good. I'm good. Motherwell aren't playing, so I'm not stressed. Although the last 2 weeks have been great.
Yes, he did get a wee trim. I shall tell you in confidence who done it.
Yeah, it was my mother, mi madre.
1-1 at Newport.
I've just seen that.
Sex, drugs, and Claudio Caniggia. That could catch on, I think.
Time will tell.
Drugs and Devante Cole.
Sex,
Yes.
drugs, and Clark's Bakery.
Oh.
What's the best box to go for? Depends how much you want to spend, mate. I went for the
Thank you very
£30
much.
one. What a boot. Up the park that was.
I take it there's dealer options for more than one shirt.
No, it's not more than one. I think it's just it depends on like I don't even actually know what the difference is. I think it's like more newer.
Right.
Like I paid £30 for a shirt from last season, which is not bad to be fair.
Next shirt I get is going to be from a completely different country to what I've already got.
That's the beauty of it as well, Aaron. Sorry, I should have said that you can say which teams you don't want. So I said that I don't want Rangers, Dundee United, or Man United, and got Coventry. Yes, Kirsten got AC Milan.
It'd have been brilliant if you get a Motherwell tap, man.
It'd be funny, definitely. It's 1-1 at Palmerston between Queen of the South and Aloha. Aloha.
Oh well, at least I'm not the only one messing up the cooking for the lads. That's fine.
For the boys. 1-0 Middlesbrough. And it's also 1-1 Bournemouth.
Keep on the Bournemouth.
I said, how funny would it be if we got something like a fucking Wraith Rovers?
Fucking Wraith Rovers.
Wraith Rovers, lads.
Oh, Joseph, here we go, man. Everybody else is talking about it, so Joseph has to talk about it.
Joseph trying to fit in.
Get yourself out the circle.
That's what Joseph does, isn't it? He just stays quiet until we're talking about something for long enough, and then he's like, "This is my moment," and then he comments. We're just like,
Maybe I'll get one.
A wee bit quiet and seeing, as you mentioned, Barnet. I thought I'd tell you that I used to be a postman in Barnet. It's the worst job you've ever had. No comment.
I can't tell you about that night out and how it ended.
What night out?
Oh, I'll put that in the private chat since it was there. You hate.
To be fair, I've only had one full-time job, so. The Caldo, do not encourage him. He's nothing of the kind. He thinks he's the king of the fucking chat. He is fucking not. Do not listen to a word he says. That's how I look at this private chat now.
Worst job I've had is paperboy. I'll just say that.
That's what I was getting at.
Some of the people I delivered to were arseholes. Like there's some people that you deliver to who deliberately stand at your door or stand at their door waiting for you to deliver to them, and you just don't want to interact with any human being, especially at 7 o'clock in the morning. It's the last thing you want to do. Hi, how are you? Just shut up and let me deliver your paper. 1-0 for a screen, 2-0 Burton. Hemmings again.
Kieran Hemmings scoring for his boyhood team. Still 0-0, 25 minutes. Depressing.
My mate's got a 5p10 fold on with both teams to win both halves, and it returns 9 million quid if it comes in.
What? 9 million?
9 million. I've sent you the photo.
Aye, please do.
Aaron, can you get sent a shirt with our name on the back? No, I don't think they offer that.
It's not got all the teams on it, but it's got the odds there.
Goggsy, can you do match? Well, we've done match predictions for today.
And so far, mine's is completely wrong.
Same.
2-1 Oldham. Let's have a swatch.
Let's have a swatch.
5p tenfold. 9.3 million.
I can't believe that.
Unbelievable, man. Wow. If that comes in, he's my best mate.
Oh, of course.
He's my best mate. I don't ken the guy.
It's happening.
The fact he's put Burton at 16-1 to win both halves.
He's crazy, mate. He does it every weekend. One of them will come in one day, and that's why he get 9 million quid back.
Oh my god. £9.3 million.
I'd be like that, mate. He stays across the road for a park. I'd be like that, mate. See that stadium out there? Go and give him that money, right?
What shite bag? Only putting 5p on it. I put £1 on it.
I think they only let you because you might bankrupt the bookie if you go any higher.
£1 gets like 18 man. That would be mad.
Be like,
I might start doing my fuck up Goggsy hackers again, but like the K would always let me down because Kilmarnock are that shite this season.
By doing quick maths, the odds on that coupon are 180 million to 1.
Quick maths. Are you Rain Man?
Flexing.
118 million. Fuck it.
You know, this game's so pish that I might get frustrated and start a Dundee career mode. You ever do that when you come away from a game and you go, right, I'm going to put some wrongs right and start a Dundee, start a career mode? Remember we got beat 4-0 by St Johnstone? I'm like, fucking hell, McCann. Right, I'm going to start a Dundee career mode.
Beat St Johnstone 4-0, innit? That's better!
Key man!
Weekend.
How could you not do that, McCann?
Look at
Is
this.
that another goal for Alloa?
I've not heard anything come through on my flash goals.
Hiya, how are you? That's plenty.
Bye. Bye.
I would just chuck.
This game's been a bit pish.
The bookies would not pay out 9 million. Aye, because I'm pretty sure Sky Bet's got a limit of how much you can withdraw every day. So it'd be 1,500 a day.
Yes!
1-0.
Why can't be?
Fuck's sake. Preston! Oh, I can tell you for a fact I'm not winning any money today.
Who are Wickham playing? No, who scored for Wickham, sorry? I know we actually played Preston.
I bet it's big Uchi.
Uchi. He scored in the first few minutes last week. Uch. Imagine big Uchi and Akin Fenwell up front. It was Ryan Tafazoli. who I've never heard of. He came this season because I never managed him last season. Dundee nearly scoring an own goal there.
How's it going over there?
Shite. It's like proper shite. Bergkamp, David O'Leary, Samantha Fox, and that guy that scored for Denmark in the Euro final, then played for Arsenal, all people that I delivered letters to back in the 90s. Wow, that's quite something. Did you get any good tips?
Especially at Christmas. Oh,
for fuck's sake, Malachi, you dick. Just gave away a penalty.
oh my god!
It wasn't even a penalty, man. That was a fucking blatant dive. And the referee knows it, man. Will he fucking call him?
He's honestly such a shite ref. I mean, I know we say all referees are bad, but that
He's such a shite bag, honestly.
Terrible.
I remember when we had the Dundee and he was appointed the referee, I was actually fearing that we've not relegated them. Oh, the keeper saved it. Come on. That boy's starting from now on. Fuck Jack Hamilton. No offence, Jack. You're a good guy and all, but, you never save penalties, so fuck up.
No offence, Jack, but could you do that?
It was a poor penalty, to be fair. It was a poor penalty. To be fair, I have seen Jack Hamilton save a penalty against Allo, so.
I knew it.
Come on, get the momentum. There's a dive as well, so. The message isn't deleted, it's just the person that said the message is blocked for 5 minutes, David, so the message disappears because he spoiled the score. What are you doing that far forward, man? Get back in your own half.
Oh, put that out.
Oh, what a goal!
Is that Ross Callahan, by any chance?
No, it's
Smith.
Smith.
Ross Callahan's got a good striker on, to be fair.
Sure does.
Ross Callahan.
Callum Smith, after 30 minutes.
Oh, what is that ball, man? Christ. Oh, take your time, man. You had like so much time. Control it. Absolutely horrible.
That's a great bit of play there. Nice one.
Lovely goal.
It was well won back in the middle.
Yeah.
And it just breaks to Smith.
J. Emmanuel Thomas was running like a fanny there, trying to dribble.
Stop putting in stupid tackles. Let him tackle, man.
Ooh.
David, give him a fucking rest, man.
Alright, we get it.
I'm going to ban him for 5 minutes for spamming. He's been like the last comment for like 5 minutes.
Oh, I think Crystal Palace will have a penalty here. Zaha's put the ball into the box, and I don't think that's a natural position for the hand to be in. West Brom number 2.
Oh, nearly a second goal for Livingston there. Pittman. No tips. It wasn't my walk. Just got to do walks when others were on holiday. Okay, the Caldo. It's no competition, son.
Strange flex.
Yeah, it's a very strange flex.
This game's been utter garbage. That penalty would have livened the mood a bit.
So there's a penalty shout for handball here in the West Brom game, but they're also checking for an offside before the balls went into the box. So there's a wee bit going on here. It was Furlong, the number 2 for West Brom, who committed
Furlong,
defence.
not to be confused with Farlow.
Right, so it's onside now. It's just a question whether it's handball or not. And for me, it's a blatant handball and a penalty kick. The ref's going over to look at the screen.
Three 0 to Burton, hat trick for Kane Hemmings.
Off.
True.
Good
Preston
save,
there.
keeper.
Penalty kick.
Penalty. Penalty.
Was a cracking save by the West Brom keeper as well.
Here is Billy Dodds is joining the Inverness Cali coaching staff.
Ugh.
Oh,
So-
it's about Neil McCannell lamp him like.
Yeah, that's a Stonewall penalty, Stevie. I have to
Yeah.
agree with you.
See, the only good thing about Billy Dodds actually getting employed by a football team is that he won't be doing commentary anymore.
Thank God.
Yeah, but Richard Gordon did say they look forward to welcoming him back at some point.
Oh, Jesus.
It's like, yeah, see it. It's only to the end of the season, Billy. We'll see you back next season or something like that.
That's what we just get promoted and we didn't have to hear his voice. Let's go for promotion, boys.
It's a goal, 1-0 Crystal Palace. Milivojevic sends the goalkeeper the wrong way.
It's 1-0 Bristol City as well.
Please do, City. This game's pish.
J. Manuel. No, sorry, is that? No, wait. Let's try who that is. Two each with Oldham.
Oft.
Preston, they get to find out the hoop.
Oh, you're excused, Effie. You're excused. You're the only one that can turn up an hour and 7 minutes late and be excused. You're pardoned. 1-0 Rochdale. Thank you for John. Thank you for providing scores that we might potentially not actually give a fuck about.
Do you want to hear a funny stat about the Preston Wycombe B game?
Hit us.
Preston have only had 4 dangerous attacks in 35 minutes.
Fucking hell.
Lee, really, man? Really?
Fuck's sake, Lee!
Cock.
How many times, man?
He's actually getting bad for it. Oh, fucking damn Lord, take a shot.
Is that a score spoiler?
I don't care. I don't care. He was spoiling. Who's the greatest player you've ever watched? I watched Thierry Henry in his prime and I was quite impressed. But Robert Lewandowski for me. Big Bob. The Bobbeth. Who's the best player you've ever watched, gangs?
Um,
Kevin De Bruyne.
I've got
He's
to give
false.
it. I mean,
David Silva.
probably Zidane.
Zinedine Zidane.
Zizou.
Why is David Martindale's messages deleted? Because he kept spamming.
So he's been banned, therefore his messages have been...
Apologies for the last one, Gogs. He didn't know you were watching the Livy game. It literally says, man.
It says in the title what games we're watching.
Queen of the South are 2-1 up against Alba, by the way.
Superb.
Nice one.
I mean, it's because of the result, the way that the results are currently going. Queen of the South are actually up to second.
Wow.
Tighter than a duck's arse.
Queen of the South, but I imagine they got up through the playoffs or something.
Lovely goal. Lovely goal.
Oh, hello, Billy. Good evening.
Oh my.
Who scored it, Gogsy?
It was Scott Pittman in 36th minute.
A wee HIBS goal would be nice. Keep the two far away for us as possible.
What's the Premiership table looking like? Still quite shy.
Lee Barrett's just messaged me. Right, what had happened for those who were confused, Stevie went off the Livy game because he couldn't get onto it. I then switched to see if I could get onto the Livy Hamilton game. I'm watching the Livy Hamilton game because I couldn't get anything from Ross County TV, so that's what happened.
There's been a wee bit of a shuffle, so I'm now watching the Barclays fucking hell, years ago. The Premiership match between West Brom and Palace.
2-1 that's good though. Oh, great play by J. Emmanuel Thomas. Oh, and the pass is overhit there. Ewan East with the goal for Queen of the South.
Ewan East.
Two 0 Carlisle. Scored twice.
What did Lee say? Sorry.
I think so. If Hibs win today, I'll leave a donation. If we lose, I'll donate my organs, says HIBS fan TV.
Wow.
I don't think we need any of your organs, mate. Just a couple of quids.
Wow.
Stevie, I mean,
I'll take some legs if there's any gone.
I was going to say that. I was like, Stevie, he might give you a hand, a hand, a worm. Horns.
Horns.
Oh my god, fucking jump for it. You absolute cuck. HIBS fan TV, I'm taking a photo of that, so you can't back down.
What if it's a draw, though?
What happens if you're a draw? Are you going to do both?
All of the above.
Have my liver and 30 quid.
If Hibs win today, 2-0 Middlesbrough, says John Mitchell.
Tell you what, Stevie, you can have them. Some assembly required though. It just comes with like the hand, and you have to put the fingers on. Like you have to put the fingers and the knuckles on and the joints. Could you imagine if there was like a part missing? Like you're putting this hand together, like the pinky's missing or something.
It works and I'm just bouncing a bit like Pinocchio. I got no strings to hold me down.
Wow.
Brilliant.
Oh wow. Oh my god. Oh wow.
Right, so that's weird. See the photo I sent you in my mates, like, get him.
Yeah.
It's now changed to $250,000.
Oh, Jason Mard. Jason coming through.
Only $250,000.
Aye.
I'm not doing my best Ramage impression, I'm just frustrated.
Oh, penalty shout for West Brom. That looked like a penalty to me. Oh, they're giving offside.
Paddy McNair with a goal for Middlesbrough there. 2-0.
Paddy McNair, the former Man United youngster. Is that the guy that was at Sunderland as well?
Yeah, he's offside.
Sounds like
Yeah, it's the same guy.
1-0 Dunfermline, apparently.
it.
Dunphy, you mean, John?
Dumph.
Duffy.
Dumph.
1-0 Duffy. So the opposition is begging for mercy.
Oh,
Where is she, by the way?
deed.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wow.
Come on, I don't know.
Take it, she's take it you'll be joining her in the 27 club or something.
That's the plan, mate.
I was thinking of Amy Winehouse for a second.
Don't you know?
It's all the same to me. Salford have just missed a great chance against Portsmouth.
Speaking of Duffy, by the way, I met Jim Duffy at like the Dundee Open day, like when I was younger, and he lifted me over the barrier so we could get a photo. And then I told Lewis that story because he was there as well. And then Jim Duffy done the same with him. I thought it was special, like that Jim Duffy done it specifically for me, but he apparently done it for every child that was there. Devastated.
Craig Whiten scored for Dunfermline.
Whitey, I taught him everything he knows, apart from taking penalties. Half time here at Dents, it's Dundee 0, Arbors 0. Devastated. Kill me now. You got me begging you for moving. Doing fine, thank you, Ethan O'Connor. How are you doing, mate? Welcome to the stream.
Cheers, Lee.
I'm going to hold you that. I'm going to hold that. I'm going to hold you to that, Lee. Hold you that too.
I'm going to hold that.
I'm going to hold that, you too.
Here, how mad would it be if Queen of the South were in the Scottish Premiership?
Very.
Be quite mad. Yes! 2-1 to Bournemouth! Woo woo! Woo woo!
Woo!
Witchy, whip. I think Queen of the South being in the Premiership would probably bankrupt them. Right, as much as like Robbie B would probably love it, I think it would like bankrupt them.
Might mean they keep the likes of Oberlai.
Oh, hang on! It's actually a goal at Palmerston. It's Queen of the South 2, Athletic 2.
No way! We're literally just talking about them going up and they've conceded.
Shite bags.
Wow,
Shite
that's
bags.
Absolutely. Hello there.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Ah, no bad.
What's this you're watching?
Oh, but,
Hamilton
yeah, Hamilton Livingston.
and Livingston.
It's 2-1 Livingston. See you have a game next week.
I'm just wondering, the wheels have fall off because they've not been playing for
Aye, but everyone's in the same boat.
8 weeks.
Well, even if you lose next week, you've still got to bounce back against Brecon. You got a chance.
Who do they play next week then?
I think you have a home game. I can't remember which team you're playing, but I know you're playing Brecon the week after. Yeah.
No, it's supposed to be playing Brecon today.
Aye.
It's Stranraer next week.
Is that the Mrs. Gogsy? No, it's my granddad, but nice try, John Lewis.
Wow.
Dear me.
I would ban him for that. I don't know, that's just me. That's just disrespectful, man.
Aye. His name's a shop.
Oh, man. Why is Patrick McComsky saying...
There's been a red card at Palmerston.
Oh, who for?
Hey, Queen of the South.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness, man.
The coupon is bust.
The coupon is well and truly knackered.
That's the whole thing knackered.
I was actually just remaining silent for it. There's been a zebra off.
In other news, Preston are on the cunt list.
Agreed. Oh, Stevie, Big Sean Hutchins just scored for Millwall.
Mill!
Whoa.
By the way, there's going to be a red card in this game in the second half.
Good afternoon, Callum.
Oh my
Big
god.
Rob.
Marvin Bartley, friend of the channel, has just been floored again for about the third time in this game.
That's not bad. HIBS Fan TV, 400k for a 16-year-old. Jeez.
Aye.
2-2 at Palmerston.
Meanwhile, Oldham have surrendered a 2-goal lead to be 3-2 down just before half-time. Former Morton player Jack Iredale has scored.
Wow, what a bunch of shite bags, man.
Absolutely.
Against Cambridge, man. That Iredale has actually got a brace. He's Australian.
Mm.
What a shite bag.
Absolutely mad. And there's the first goal for J. Emmanuel Thomas. That was an absolute belter.
Newport are winning 2-1 at half time. Morecambe down to 10 men.
Sheehan scored.
Yaya Sanogo. I thought it was going to be Yaya Sanogo.
Jan
How's
Songo.
Yaya Sanogo?
Yeah.
Yeah, played for West County.
Ethan O'Connor, the Scottish League 1 and League 2 returns next week. So your coupons will be much more open to bet against the likes of Brecon. Be good. Speaking of Ayo Obolai, it was him that got sent off for Queen of the South.
Terrific. Yeah, it just came up on flash goals there.
Mm-hmm.
Hearts are still getting held by Ayr. I wonder what Robbie Nielsen's excuse will be. The referee's a wanker.
Referee's a wanker.
Do you think he'll be blaming the turf, seeing as...
Imagine that. Imagine blaming the turf at a home game. And then the groundsman's like... the groundsman's just behind him, like, as he's doing the interview, like, just like... sorting this up.
Yeah, feel free, Stevie, it's fine.
Right, cheers. I will be 5 minutes. Like 10.
Stevie will be back. He's off for a wee break. As the halftime scores are in, it's currently 2-1 to Livingston against Hamilton Accies and 0-0 up at Dingwall. Thankfully, I'm not watching that anymore because we couldn't even get on it.
Naya
Joseph, great in FM. Well,
just because a player's good in FM does not mean they're good in real life.
No,
just saying.
Whiten also missed a penalty for Dunfermline.
He's a shitbag. That's what I said. Taught him everything he knows apart from taking penalties. That's his own doing.
I thought you were just referencing the penalty that he missed in the cup final.
I thought that as well. I never knew that he had actually missed the penalty. Craig Whiten. Was it a rebound by any chance?
Oh, could well have been. Who do you think's been the best Motherwell player this season? Liam Kelly, and he only signed in January.
See, when your goalkeeper gets Player of the Year, that's when you know it's been a shitty season.
Completely agree. He's been our best signing, and he's been just like every game he's called upon to make a ridiculous save, and he does it.
Yeah, the keeper saved the penalty. Aidan McAdamas.
Like that.
McAdamas. Oh, I thought I knew him. He's been at Celtic and Rangers.
Who?
The Morton keeper.
Oh wow.
Interesting.
McAdams. Is that the guy who was at Dundee United?
Who, McAdamas? Who?
No, I wasn't. I'm thinking of the wrong guy.
John Lewis says, well, Fraz, it's not bad having your goalie as your best player. Look at Rangers. But McGregor's not their best player, is he, though?
He's not the best player.
And like the amount of players that Rangers have ahead of McGregor in the running for their player of the year. Like, so use your head, John, by the way, man. Like, it's actually quite worrying. If you had a brain, you'd do damage.
Aye, well, I think last season our best player was probably Alan Campbell. Although Alan Campbell's great, but Liam Kelly's genuinely been our best player this season.
Terrific. Do you turn your back on your club and support Rangers in Europe too, Fraser? Nope. Absolutely fucking not.
Who's that turning your back on your club, supporting another Scottish team in Europe?
But no, I do not support Rangers in Europe. I do not associate myself with Rangers in any shape or form. Fuck them. What would they get beat? Because I mean, let's be honest. Like their supporters do not like support the other teams like as well. So like in Europe as well. So no. I mean, when say for example when Kilmarnock got Europe or when Motherwell were in Europe.
I mean, I support Rangers and Celtic when they're in Europe, but I hate them every other time.
Do you turn your back on Motherwell to support them?
Well, if that's the case, then fuck it. Because Motherwell also gain from that. Like, for example, if a Scottish team makes the Champions League group stages, every team in the top flight gets at least 100 grand from it.
Oh, now you're agreeing with me? Okay, fair enough. Strange flex.
Connor Hazard has did good this season.
Meanwhile, Connor Hazard is shite.
3-0 Bayern against Bremen. Superb.
Man's a Scottish Cup winner. So.
True.
I don't know why I never got that notification.
There's Bobby Lewan.
Big Bob, come on! He's on course to beat Gerd Muller's.
Oh, he'll beat
record
Gerd Muller.
For the most goals in a season.
Why is Will Evans-Jones just said Joe Garner out of nowhere?
Out of context, Will Evans-Jones.
Devante Cole's a baller. Nah, he's alright.
Meh.
Meh.
We'll agree to disagree.
We'd love to see Queen of the South get a third, but they're down to 10 men. Wouldn't surprise me if Allo went on and won that.
Jason Collins injured at half-time, apparently. I've not heard anything, Patrick. But if Dundee make a substitute, then we shall see.
Games won in the league as it stands: Dunfermline 8, Rafe 8, Queen of the South 8, Dundee 6, Ayr 5, Arbroath and Morton 5, Inverness 4, Alloa 3. Fucking hell. With this Queen's team, wouldn't bet against that.
Oh, wow.
Well, I just got set off, so it's 10 against 11. We'll see how it goes. Must be some fucking size of shite Stevie's doing right now.
Who do you think would win the league this season? What season, though?
What league? What do you order at Greg's? Fun enough, I had a Greg's for lunch. I had sausage rolls and a pint jammy.
Steak bake. Tasty beefy.
Beefy bake. Oh, the beefy bake. Nothing, I'd go to Baines.
Hey, my God. The only decent thing out of Baines is the Mr. Blobby biscuits. And maybe the frog cakes.
Greg's is popped to you? What?
Patrick, see yourself out, mate. I thought you were a good guy talking some good sense, but
I think it's because he's used to Stevens Steak Brady's at East End Park.
I suppose Stevens is
that is like
God tier.
Yeah.
Have you ever had a Tim Hortons, by the way?
I've never been to a Tim Hortons in my life, mate.
Never have I. It's probably one of the places that I'm going to need to go. You know, like a Wimpy as well. Never had a Wimpy.
I've had a Wimpy.
Is there not like only that one near Dingwall in Scotland?
Yeah, like the first time I ever hung out with Stevie was when we went to a Wimpy in Dingwall before Motherwell beat Ross County 2-1. See when he comes back.
The Wimpy's a park near Mali.
Right.
Wimpy fast food.
Like I'd never even heard of a Wimpy.
There's only 2 in Scotland. One
Really?
in Kilmarnock and one in Dingwall.
Opposite ends of the country. Tim Hortons is decent, nothing special though. Decent, nothing special.
He's a decent player, nothing special. Oh, there's also a Wimpy in Fraserburgh. Nice.
National tour of Wimpies.
Good do. Did you guys go to school together? No, we did not.
No, it didn't. We're from different parts of the country. Ross County away have that chip shop before Dingwall. I've never been to that chip shop. Tim Hortons is very nice. It's very famous for its donuts, and there's a new one in Motherwell near Fir Park. I am aware of that. I've not even looked at my coupons because I know no one's doing well.
Thank you, Lee.
Stevie,
the first time we properly hung out together was at a Wimpy in Dingwall. Mind that?
Yep, I remember that. It's actually quite nice, Wimpy. I enjoyed it. But just a wee question. We obviously discussed your mystery boxes earlier. Mm-hmm. I got a Urawa Reds one. Is there anybody in the chat that's got an obscure shirt? And what's the reason behind them having it?
I do.
On you go.
Olsen's FK, because Motherwell played them in the Europa League. I liked their away shit.
Yeah, really nice kit. I remember that. You get one for us?
The most obscure I have is Lavidia Talon of, fun enough, Talon. Historian team. I was on holiday in Talon and I bought it. Don't know if it's real or not, but we'll live.
HIBS Fan TV said, I went to Wimpy last time I was at County. Funny story, had a burger called the Bender on a burger. Essentially just a round sausage with ketchup. 11-year-old me was obvious as to what a Bender was. Oblivious, sorry.
Do you know what? Other thing I've heard, have you ever heard of Bill and Bob's?
Nope.
It's basically like a diner. Bill and Bob's.
I wonder if that's where the name Bob's Burgers came from. I don't know. Clutching at straws a wee bit there. The TV show.
I've hardly looked at my coupons as well, as I know I won't win.
I just
just joined. Currently, it is 2-1 to Livingston against Hamilton Accies, and 0-0 between Ross County and Hibs. There you go.
I just need a Preston turnaround, and I'm laughing.
HIBS Fan TV says, I've got one hand-me-down from my dad, so it doesn't really count. But Hibs played Anderlecht away, and he bumped into the Groningen squad, who were also playing that night. One of the players gave him his shirt, and my dad has kept it ever since. Fair game.
Aaron, be sure to tell us which shirt you get when you do.
Coming out of Livy that Scott Robinson is apparently heading to Motherwell next.
Yeah. By the way, I'd take that.
Is he a striker?
Yep, he's the 5'4" guy that Fraz was referring to, that they were playing as a lone striker.
The 5 foot fucker.
Did you not take him? If it were true.
No, I'm just saying, how many Livingston players are we going to just take?
You gotta fight and take.
It's like a feeder club for Disney. Honestly.
That's a good question, you.
I mean, he's a decent player. No doubt about it.
What do you prefer? McDonald's, KFC, Burger King, or a Wimpy?
KFC. For me. Every day of the week.
I do like a chicken royale from Burger King. That's a bit of me.
Mm-hmm. That's fantastic.
For me, it's McDonald's.
Goggsy loves his chicken nuggets.
I mean, I'll take chicken nuggets from anywhere.
How long does it take to arrive? Keep the ball on the deck, Danny. Prick. Mine took a week and a bit.
Either striker out of contract and appears to have fallen out with Martindale after being brought on and then subbed against Rangers. Chris Long was brought on and then subbed against Livy.
Well, he was fuming.
You were quite right.
Was fuming. Aye. I mean, Devante Coby played a full game. Surely would have made sense, but anyway. What? That's got to be. No.
Do not say anything until it is actually true. HIBS Fan TV.
No,
we won't comment on that until we have official word.
Obviously, it's not a good thing to be spreading.
Yeah.
Because mind that when we had the news of Zaliukas, we didn't know how to react at the time, and it's not fair on us to be fed news that is not official until it actually is.
We obviously hope that Walter Smith is
in good health.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
What a manager he was. Joseph!
It's fine. I was about to say it's fine because none of us are covering it.
Still, Joseph!
Christopher saying that his friend brought on Adelaide United.
Wow.
Sure.
I think it'd be weird going to watch a game in Australia and America.
Oh yeah, it would be.
I've watched a game in America.
Yeah. Orlando, was it?
Yeah. He fucking loved Kaka, setting off streamers and that when he scored.
Billy Mackay has scored for Ross County in the 50th minute. Well, we were right about Ross County.
Yeah, just Hamilton.
But I don't mind about Hamilton letting us
Yeah,
down.
doesn't bother
Fucking
me.
Joseph, man, I'm waiting for a message right now. No!
In 3, 2, 1.
That's good, Aaron. Spice it up a wee bit. No British teams.
Were any of you happy that Rangers? No, I'm never happy that the Old Firm win anything.
It is really an irrelevance to my existence in relation to football.
Hibernian have equalised.
God's sake, Joseph, why did you not tell us, Jesus?
You're slapping.
I'm assuming it's Martin Boyle or Christian Deutsch.
What was I going to say there? Cannot mind for the life of me. Lost my train of thought.
Ross County doing their best impression of me trying to hold on to something with my left hand there. Let it go right away.
Oh, Jesus, what's the goalie doing? Boyle.
He's in my fantasy team, so that's good. Martin Woods has scored for Halifax from the penalty spot.
Fucking Martin Woods, by the way. I went to battle that boy.
I was waiting for that.
Don't Goggsy, you start him.
I humble pie. I thought Martin Woods was good, and then I watched them 1 week against St Mirren. Absolute dog shit. I had to give a full blown apology, like 500-word apology to Ross.
I did that with Connor Salmon because he scored in his debut. He looks a little bit a good signing.
What's that against
It's always the
Clyde?
same. I'm sure I've said it to Goggsy actually earlier. It's always the same. See when you see a player in pre-season, and you think this player's going to set the world alight, and then when it comes to the league, they're pish. Even the League Cup.
It's just false hope. And then I remember the game at
Yes,
Love.
keep on.
Oh.
Danny Mullen finally converting. Come on. Fucking 1-0.
I had to block Mark Hanna for 5 minutes for spoiling the score for you, mate.
I mean, I got the notification, just didn't want to say. But the ball came in, Paul McMahon and Danny Mullen at the back post. Bosh, fucking love it. 54 minutes. Oh, sorry, 55. Staunch your clock.
Christopher's season has been delayed until May. Christ.
Staunch your clock.
When a player scores in the 55th minute, staunch your clock.
All you hear is in Dundee by somebody scored. One step beyond.
They're making a substitute. Who is it?
See, to be fair, see that zombination? That's also what I do during the Macarena.
Danny Mullen has just scored and he's getting taken off. Wow.
Is he raging? Does he look pure?
I don't know. Charlie Adams coming on.
If you read the comments, I am not reading that out.
Stevie, don't.
Stevie, do not do it. Be quiet, Stephen. Don't say a word.
Certainly not the middle one.
HIBS Fan TV says, I was about to ask which leg you need the most, Stevie. Thankfully, we scored.
Aye, that's what I thought you meant. That was a comment. I thought you were reading it.
No.
No.
There's the one.
Stevie May at Aberdeen was a Martin Plon. That was a marketing signing.
Stevie May, man. Had like one good season, was it? And then just made a career off the back of that.
Aftergo says, got to lift up the road for Wembley 81 from a load of Halifax fans. It's still my second team. Wow.
It's crazy that, isn't it? How you can, I've said it before, but how you can just meet somebody and then look at those goals. Jesus Christ, Joseph. Talk a bit dramatic.
Fucking cock.
Oh, man.
What a wank.
Cause of heart attack. Ross County scored.
Stupid prick.
Big Curtis Main. Oh, God. He was only saying because he played well against Aberdeen.
Curtis Main, he's one of the players that does well when he's about to get a contract.
Players do that. It frustrates me.
Correct.
So I think that's the most frustrating thing as a fan.
Oh, to be fair, like, see, when I played, like, to try and sign for a team, I always played it out my skin, like, my first couple of training sessions, and then I got comfortable.
Yeah.
And then at times, like, playing for each team I played for, I was like, can't be asked going to training, I hate it.
That's exactly what happens. You just get comfortable.
That's it.
Preston are so frustrating. You're playing Wickham.
Because it's such a long season as well. Like, there will be times where you just rest on your laurels.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter who you are.
I mean, Motherwell is a team like to call that December.
Yeah. And then then the last game of December we usually win because everyone's playing to try and get a move.
and then it flips
Trying to
it.
get out of there.
Aye, happens every time, mate.
Oh,
The worst part is I'm born in December, so I can never look forward to games around my birthday because mother will just start playing shite.
I've only ever watched one Motherwell game on my birthday.
Did we win?
Yes.
Lucky you.
I was in hospitality in my 20s and I got beat by St Mirren in the cup.
We beat Stirling Albion 2-0 on my 18th birthday.
Oh, that doesn't count. Yeah.
I also went to Crusaders the year after. I was 19, but no, I was 18 when I got on the plane back over, and then I got off the plane when I was 19 because the plane was delayed by 2 hours. So got on the plane at like 11:30 at night, and then got down in Edinburgh about 1:45 in the morning.
See,
Ryanair.
no Ryanair, but see what's frustrating is when a lone player half-arsed it.
Oh man, I was watching the Under the Cosh interview with Ron Vine, and he said that when he was at Colchester, I believe, there was a player on loan for Birmingham who would openly say in training, "I'm not a Colchester player, I'm a Birmingham player," and he just half-arsed it his whole time there. That was
Rowan Vine half-arsed his career, so I don't know what he's saying.
Yep, it's quite a funny interview though. Should definitely watch it.
Christopher Hilgan says, "Seen us lose to a 4th division side in the cup on my birthday. Got drunk for multiple reasons that night."
Right, that was depressing. I mean, Dundee nearly got beat by a junior side. How to put that into context to the tiers is actually mad. Junior football's probably equivalent to non-league in England.
Mm-hmm.
So there you go. But
Yeah,
since we know that Christopher Haugen can drink, you want to come to the night out, we'll let you know well in advance when you can come over from Norway and be our special Scandinavian guest.
Ewan Stars, we'll talk about Still Game on Ross's channel.
Yeah.
About 5 Still Game episodes. 2-1 to Hibs now.
Where is HIBS Fan TV? He's going to donate, so look back for that comment and get it pinned.
We are staying up. Please don't declip that just in case Mother will absolutely capitulate.
LOL.
1-0 Huddersfield.
Huddersfield. HIBS Fan TV. You funny.
He's getting his pie. Who's getting his pie? Joe Patterson.
I think he's referring to Hibs Fan TV.
All right.
See, because of the way that this game's gone, Dundee are going to still be 5th. Like, the games are gone, Dundee are still going to be 5th, but we're only like 3 points behind Dunfermline. It's mad, and we still have to play Dunfermline by a game. Like, we've got games in hand.
Mm-hmm.
It's mad, but we are cutting away for the bottom, kind of. Thankfully.
No way. Barnsley just equalised against Bournemouth.
That's a Brammer.
That's a Brahma, Stevie.
This is a great day.
Kevin Nisbet, the substitute who came on for Chris Cadden in the 60th minute.
Odds on my team, Newcastle getting relegated. Good safekeeper.
Newcastle are my English team as well, and I'm fearful for them, or for us, should I say?
You got a very valuable point last night.
I mean, to concede a goal so late on and equalise, take a point, but we're going to need wins for somewhere to stay up, and I just don't know where they're going to come from. That's the issue.
Stephen Doris that's coming on.
And then team below us, like Fulham, seem to be gaining momentum. So,
Substitute for Dundee, the youngster Sam Fisher is coming on for it's Malachi Fago-Molcott who's went down.
but Chris Cadden is great.
It's a good point, John. See what happens when you take Chris Cadden out the team. Turn that around, mate.
Turn that frown upside down. Way. The sun's out in Dundee. The sun is shining towards the keeper's eyes.
Bristol City.
Bristol City, eh?
Hmm.
I went to primary school with a guy that came from Bristol. He supported Bristol Rovers.
Oh man, that must be a sad life.
The gas.
Don't get us started, Ewan Stars.
Nah, goal 1, brilliant soundtrack, brilliant plot. Goal 2, somewhat okay, still a good soundtrack. Goal 3, shite. Absolute shite. I mean, so many things wrong with it. Let's just...
I've never even seen Goal 3.
You don't want
mate, it's AIDS.
to.
Santiago Munez isn't even the main character. Gavin Harris isn't even in it. Glenn's not even in it. Rossi's not even in it.
That's like in FIFA if they go to the journey and you started as somebody new on like the 3rd season.
Who the fuck is this guy? It's weird. It's very weird. Like, they like, don't even know how to describe it. However, it did have a Biffy Clyro song at the start, which I do appreciate. Is that one living as a problem because everything else dies?
Alright, I've seen them live and they performed that. That was definitely one of the best songs live.
Come on, baby, do you want? Nah, Many a Horror's the best Biffy Clyro song live. That at Tea in the Park, bosh. Bender Like Beckham is a bad movie. Wolf, you better keep quiet again. Around Kirsten, she loves that song.
I love Mr. Penalty.
Rest in Paradise. That's when you know that things are not going to win.
Almost 2-0 for Palace. Said Eddie with a shot for the edge of the box. Goalkeeper saved it.
Very easy. Charlie Adam's been booked.
He's a good player. Terrific player.
Have you seen Sunderland Till I Die? Lol, it's so funny. I've lived in Sunderland, so yes, it's been very much a part of my life for 4 months.
Sunderland Till I Die. Do you remember that song that they used to play in the opening credits? That was a good song,
That was a tune. Marty was the name of the boy that made it.
The Lake Poets.
I have to disagree. I thought it was so depressing.
It was. It was just shit thing after shit thing.
Joseph, you said you were going to be quiet. Why aren't you being quiet?
Did you watch a football documentary? We're literally talking about Sunderland Till I Die.
No. All or Nothing's good. Is it All or Nothing? The Man City and the Tottenham. I like them ones. That's
really
what I watched over lockdown.
Really good. Particularly the Man City one. For me, I thought that.
I also, over lockdown, watched The Last Dance, which was the one about the Chicago Bulls.
Yeah, terrific, mate. That's outstanding.
Is that where you discovered your love for the song Sirius?
No, I mean, I've always had a mild interest in basketball, so I already knew that they played it.
Hearts are playing like a pub team, really bad.
Thanks, John. I can't remember what else. It's finished 3-1 at the Weser Stadium to Bayern Munich.
Yikes.
The moment in the Sunderland documentary when the owner starts playing the EDM song is incredible. He's not the owner, he's the managing director. Even at that, he's a fanny.
Oh, he's an absolute dweeb.
Charlie Meth fan. What an absolute tool of a man.
He knows nothing about football.
No, he knows nothing about a business either. That was the funny thing. But the thing is as well, Stuart Donald, who the chairman, he's actually looking to sell the club. And they're trying to bring in investors to take a more of a majority stake in the club.
The one thing that struck me more than anything was when Jack Ross told him not to spend £4 million on Will Grigg.
Aye, I mean, if your manager knows more about the player than you do, why would you not just listen to him? Come on.
He seems like the kind of egomaniac that would do that just to prove a point, no?
Mm-hmm. Ewan Starr says, imagine they made a documentary of Celtic's season.
That would have been brilliant.
Be watching the Titanic.
Why did they not do that? Somebody should have done that.
That was the thing, though. Like, it could have been a historical season for Celtic in the sense that, obviously 10 in a row, but like obviously the way that it happened.
It would have been such a better watch.
Tell you what, it wouldn't surprise me if they were filming everything in case they won 10 in a row.
Oh,
Aye, the unseen documentary.
oh.
Yeah.
Because I mean, everything from The Last Dance was like unseen footage, so like maybe it'll come out in a few years. Just give it time, lads.
Aye. But I reckon someone will do something about Rangers winning the title.
Didn't someone win the lottery and buy Scunderland? No, that was Partick Thistle.
Close enough, though.
That was Colin Weir and his wife. Can't remember her name. So for the basis of that, I don't know her name. We'll call her Jane.
Notts County have gone up against Wealdstone.
Come on, then. Who are... I was going to say, who are you? You only want some.
You want some? I'll give it you.
I probably filmed it and won't release it.
It'll be in the archives.
Oh, yeah. Well, it'll be dug up in about 10-15 years.
That season that we threw it away. The season that got away.
I tell you one thing, the next time Neil Lennon goes on a podcast, it is going to explode.
Oh, yeah.
The Neil Lennon actually.
Funny you should say that. Next week on the Gog Pod, we've got Neil Lennon coming.
Yes!
Yes!
So Neil, can you tell us about this documentary that you've not released?
No, I cannot.
So Neil, 10 in a row season, that must have been some laugh, eh?
Oh, man.
Well, I bet there's some characters in that Celtic team.
Oh, brilliant. So it's still currently 2-1 in both games in the favour of the top 6 team.
Good to see results going our way, man.
Oh, so far so good, mate.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Another minute sneaks past.
Tick tock, clock is ticking. Don't feel I miss another penalty, John.
What?
Oh, is that a substitute for Dundee? Jason Collins is calling off and he is being replaced by... What's husband out? I don't know why. I don't know why. You know, like I don't know why he just didn't run off at the nearest like exit instead of running like diagonally across the park. I think the referee's probably going to say something.
Think Motherwell are okay now. Looks like the bottom 3 are the ones in trouble. Yeah. Wonder where that guy in the comments is that was saying Motherwell will go down. Yeah, know your place. We're not out the woods yet.
Stay in your lane.
10 men of Bromley are 2-1 up after scoring a penalty against Barnet.
Oh, it's 2-2 at Barnet.
Oh, what?
We got it.
I could not have been any more perfectly timed to John Mitchell, man.
It's not come up yet, so
Oh, brilliant.
still ready to get it because I'm watching it up on Saturday.
It won't be far.
Oh no. Why did I take Hearts in the coupon?
74 months.
Robert Snodgrass standing over a free kick for West Brom.
It's gone in.
It's a bit far out, but it's snoddy, so anything's possible.
Snoddy.
On the body.
And he hits the wall.
Red in the wall. Is that a Polish boy, Grozicki, playing for West Brom today?
I'll need to have a look at the lineup. I can't see him.
He played
so
for
I would
Hull,
say
didn't he
no.
not?
Yeah, he's a good player.
Aye, decent. He was quick winger.
No,
Yeah.
he's not.
Now that you've mentioned Barnett, told you Hearts are crap. Aye, Hearts are like they're not crawling anymore. They're like stumbling. Yeah, there it is. Michael Petrasso in the 63rd minute. It's 2 each.
Oh, he's a good player. He's on loan from that York 9 that we also got, Nicholas Hamilton, who has still not played a Dundee game yet. John Hamilton has his boots.
He's not even in the squad for us.
Disappointing. He's a good player. I remember he played in the the Scotland-Poland game.
Caused us all manner of problems that night, didn't he?
Yep. Igor. Is it Igor?
I thought it's Camille.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
What a lovely bit of play by Livy.
I'm thinking of there's a Macedonian player called, is it Igor Grozicki?
1-0 Hearts. Nanjuli with the goal.
What a name.
Among Nanjuli.
Na 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 na.
Okay, Joseph, you don't need to repeat everybody.
Can cash it for 7p on my account. I don't spend it all at once. Maybe put it on a £9 million bet.
Well done, Jane. Enjoy your winnings. Now get off my property. What a sad little life.
So, what do you think about there only ever being like one English Premier League game on at Saturday 3 p.m. anymore?
I think it's obviously because we're in lockdown at the minute, so that they can get all the games on TV. But I mean, Palace v West Brom, it doesn't exactly draw you in, does it? Kind of been backed into a corner here due to not being able to get a stream.
Yes, you and Stars, you can get 7 1-penny sweets. Stephen Coulthard took Sky Boost today. Palace, Everton, and Man City. Good luck with that.
Was that an in-betweeners clip we were watching?
No, it's come down with me when the guy's like, well done, Jane.
Oh, aye.
You ruined my evening. Of my property. Take your win.
And fuck off.
Come down with me. I just thought D-Game's a bit passionate.
I could take it.
Penalty to Oldham.
Oldham.
Okay.
And I think it's Davis Keeler Dunn had his penalty saved.
Greedy.
2-0 to Hull. David Martindale barking orders aside. Livingston are 18 minutes away from another season in the top 6.
Are you on another season? It's not like they do it every season.
No, they don't do it every season, but they've done it once over the last 2 or 3.
Okay.
This is the second time in 3 years that they'll have been in the top 6.
It's a great achievement for a club like Livingston. It's
a great institution.
It's an absolutely brilliant achievement.
Here you see David Martindale.
And that's Livy, Livy are close to potentially a trip to Europe next season.
Wow, Chris Dillon's coming on. Wow.
That the European Conference thing?
Yeah. Aye, because if Rangers or Celtic or 3rd or 4th wins the Scottish Cup, Livy are in Europe. Or
2-1 Rochdale.
Scottish Cup weekend's going to be a belter. I'm looking forward to that.
I'm buzzing for it. I'm buzzing for our first Scottish Cup coverage on the 23rd. we're each going to be covering a game. There'll be about 4 or 5 of us.
I'm going to cover the Nairn County Montrose.
Oh, I don't
if
know.
that's available.
Stevie, I think one of us should cover the Annan Formerton game.
Yeah. I mean, you can take that if you want. I might watch Partick Thistle.
Huh?
Partick Thistle.
My mate plays for Partick Thistle, so I'll probably take
Mark Kelly, my God, that hot.
Why is it only 2? Because this was originally going to be a weekend of the Scottish Cup. So they're just having the 2 games that were left in the calendar that were yet.
There's been a goal at Palmerston.
Who for?
Oh,
Fuck's sake!
I love how you said that. Like, that was like Gillette soccer, like typical there. Like Jeff Stelling builds it up to be like this big surprising thing, and then it's just we're sitting here waiting. Waiting to do the sound.
Coupon is absolutely shagged.
Put it this way: if I had my coupon in slip form, it would be tore up by now.
4-2 Cambridge at Oldham.
wow.
Oofed.
I take it they missed the penalty there.
Aye, Davis Keeler Dunn had his.
So they could have made it 3-3, but it's now at 4-2. Oof.
Yeah.
That's some game, that.
So, stats just popped up on the screen there that Crystal Palace have conceded the most goals in the English Premiership within the last 15 minutes. So there's still a chance for West Brom here.
If you're going to say within the last 15 years, I'm like, what? What? What are you doing in my swamp?
What are you doing?
Oh my God! Oh, I've just seen the goal for Cambridge.
Was that Peach?
It was swung in from a corner and the keeper punches it into his own net.
Oh my God.
Comments, do not ruin what I'm about to see. I'll see it in a minute.
Uh-oh. Something tells me there's been a goal for it.
Oh, which way is it gone?
Oh.
Charlie Adams stepping over the ball. What the fuck is going on? That's not actually Charlie Adams, just it. Get in the box, you big dauber. He's actually alright. I was saying to somebody that he's our most consistent player that's playing every week these days. 7 out of 10 every week. Ball into the box. Paul McGowan passes it out wide to Paul McMullen. Paul McMahon jinks it past it. Well, he's trying to jinx it past the left back. Ball comes out the box. Oh, Max Anderson. Come on, wee man. I say wee man, he's like 6 foot. That's another poor goal for Arbroath to concede. Aye, 2-0. 2-0 to the Dundee. Fuck that Robert Shaw that's in the banter page. Absolute gimpy, boy. 2-0 with 8 minutes to go. Come on. Keep that hustle.
So as it stands, Dundee are up to 4th above Queen of the South.
We're up to 4th with
10 games. Or 9 games to go.
Yep. We're actually only 3 points behind Dunfermline with 2 games in hand. So one of which is against Dunfermline. So interesting stuff. And we play Ayr on Tuesday. We were getting beat by Hearts. So we shall see. We shall see.
Meanwhile, Liam Buchanan with the 3rd goal for Alloa there.
Liam Buchanan. What a player he is, by the way. What a player. One of the best players in the part-time leagues. Sorry, clubs.
There's been no draws today in the Scottish Championship. Only last night between Inverness and Raith Rovers, and we had to cover it.
Rest in paradise, my sweets.
Still a good game though.
Aye.
Max Henderson, that's the boy got 2 goals in 2 games.
Love to see that.
But he does also have 2 yellow cards in 2 games.
What is it from taking a shirt off to celebrate?
No, he just can't tackle the poor boy.
God.
He just throws in stupid tackles. To be fair, he is quite young, so you need to know how to tackle.
Inverness are 7th with a +2 goal difference. That's mad.
We're 4th with a goal difference of 1.
Queen of the South -8. Morton -8.
Ours -20.
Inverness +2. AR 0.
It's quite good that we're winning today. It kind of kicks us off like we're like 5 points behind 6 now, and then 6 points behind
Jesus,
a
man.
few of them. So we shall see. It's not even been a good game to watch, to be honest with you. It's been quite shit.
As you'd expect. Barnsley could win the playoffs, the informed team in that English Championship. That'd be strange. Oakwell being in the Premier League.
It's been a Premiership ground before, so I've been in the Premiership
In the
before.
late 90s.
Yeah.
Ah.
I know you're a Vålerenga man, Christopher, but have you got a team that you follow in England? You know, I know that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer was actually a Liverpool fan, growing up in Norway.
Blackburn.
Wow.
I wouldn't be surprised if it was Blackburn. Or maybe he's Aston Villa, you know, John Carew.
Hey, he's bigger than me and you.
We'll see.
We'll see.
Blackburn
we go,
Rovers.
Blackburn Rovers.
You did say that come on the Rovers last night, as in Blackburn, but I just wasn't sure if you did align to them. Fair play. Shitting bricks, you're my stream's 2 minutes behind.
There's been a goal for Ross County. I'm kidding.
Spoiler!
As Barnsley take a 3-2 lead at Bournemouth.
Yep.
Get them. I did put a bit 2-0 in this game, so I'm quite... Don't support them, just don't mind seeing them do well. Fair play, fair play. Well, my Norwegian team is Vålerenga.
Mine's
There we
awesome.
go.
Awesome.
I'll come over for a Vålerenga game. We can sesh it up Norwegian style.
Norwegian style.
Don't know what the Norwegians do for a drink, but
I don't know.
they seek the company of John Barleycorn and get dished.
From my impression of Erling Haaland, he just sits and does this.
What a warper that boy is, by the way. He looks like a private school wanker that pays for VIP for the boys.
You could just imagine them on a night out in a tux.
Yeah, I'd be like a night out, and like just a normal night out. And he's like,
With the garage on a Tuesday.
wearing a suit.
Win-win for you, Stevie. We lose, you get a leg. We win, I get money.
I donate the money and I can buy a leg. Thank you.
There you go.
Looking for Osman Sowder.
I doubt he's donating that much that would get me a leg. But
Last few minutes of regulation time. Still quite nerve-wracking because, I mean, you just never know with Dundee, to be honest.
or as Hamilton fans call it, relegation time.
Woohoo.
Oh, I hope so.
Please.
See if you got rid of 2 AstroTurf pitches in one season.
Oh,
It'd be glorious.
fantastic.
Mission accomplished. We got them. It's quite a bad tackle that by Charlie Adam.
We just need Livingston.
It's been a red card at Palmerston.
Who fought for us?
Queen of the South.
Fucking hell.
Robbie B, where are you?
Let's be having you.
9 men, Queen of the South, my God.
If Hibs win today, they'll be sitting on stauncher clock points.
I'll send over some Activate if you want. Aye, go for it.
Whatever that is.
Aye, messages on the Pass the Mic Twitter, which is
At Pass the Mic Live.
which is there. Wrong side. Fucking hell, it's been weeks since we've had it. Aye, but message us, Christopher. We'll arrange something, mate. And we can also arrange for you to come over for the night out.
That'd be class, mate.
We can set it
You
up
know what?
We can set it up Scottish style.
And then we'll return the favour.
Exactly. They've really turned the brightness up in this Dundee game. It's actually blinding me now.
2-0 to Hearts.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Queen of the South down to 9 men. What the fuck?
I can't believe it.
I think Arbroath will be raging in the fact that they missed a penalty, but it was a soft penalty of that, so fuck Robert Shaw.
But we love the Dick Campbell.
We love the dick.
Whew.
Sorry, did I say that out loud?
Yes. Clip that. No, please don't.
We love the dick. Oh, we love.
Jamie Walker with the goal for Hearts there, making it 2-0.
Could just imagine Arbroath fans singing that at Gayfield.
It was Rhys McCabe with the sending off for Queen of the South.
The former Rangers youth player,
I think so.
Rhys McGabe. The Monks saying good results for the wee team today with Queens drawing points. Still see Race in the playoff final. I hope they got. Of course you do, mate. Of course you do. You're being quite quiet.
Has been,
Yep.
It's not been too many games on today, though.
90 minutes.
Well, I've had literally nothing to tell you about this Crystal Palace game. There's nothing.
Robert Snodgrass standing over the free kick. Hits the wall.
That was it. That was about as lively as it got.
I want to.
Ooh.
Yes, Christopher. Keep on.
Stenny.
That's actually not far from me, so.
Aye, that's probably about 20 minutes, is it not?
I would say more closer to half an hour.
Ah.
My first game ever was actually at Oakview. It was a pre-season game between Stennismuir and Alloa. Stennismuir goalkeeper got sent off for picking up a back pass.
And a friendly.
Sent off?
And a friendly.
Is it not? I thought it was just a...
Mate, this was in 2003.
The referee was amped up that day, man.
Barnett down to 10 men as well.
Funny enough, I went to that game and then my dad took me to it was a Challenge Cup game when it was the Bells Challenge Cup, and then Alloa played Clyde at the Rex, and then the Clyde goalie Brian Halliwell got sent off that game. So I'd seen in my first 2 games of football that I seen two goalkeepers getting sent off. I mean, I don't know what Brian Halliwell done. I can't even remember.
I think I remember seeing Graham Smith get sent off and Colin Meldrum had to come on as a sub.
It was dark times.
Dark, very dark. When you're talking about Graham Smith. God.
Had the squeakiest voice ever, man.
Who's this?
Graham Smith.
Oh, Graham Smith that plays for Brecon now.
Aye.
This guy that I know, he's the goalie at East Stirling, and East Stirling were playing at home, but Stennismuir were playing Brecon. But Stenny were away, and then Graham Smith actually came to Oakview Park thinking that Stenny had been the home team, and then my mate was like, do you know the Brecon goalie, mate? And he goes, I was like, do you know where everybody is? And then he was like, you're playing away today, mate. No, you're playing at home, sorry.
Man. Jeff Sterling covered that on Gillette Soccer. He mentioned it. Oh,
yes. Man. I'm giving the proper clap, no that. Because full time at Dens Park, it is Dundee 2, Arbroath 0. Just like to say, fuck Robert Shaw.
The monk says Christopher Haugen can stay at Fraser's, if not Joseph's.
You can stay at mine. I wouldn't trust Joseph with a barge pole.
Got a very comfortable guest bedroom.
There we go.
I will say that. I'll give it a 5-star review. And Travago or whatever.
Dundee for the win. Yes, Murray Grierson. Keep on.
1 minute to go at Selhurst Park. Let's just go and peter it to a 1-0 Palace victory.
J. Emmanuel Thomas has been subbed.
Wow. Big win for Dundee. I think it's a big win for Harrison. I do agree with that. Kind of pushes away for the bottom half of the table and closer to the top half. But we're not going to obviously win the league, but, second is still very much achievable.
Absolutely, mate.
So we shall see in the coming weeks, because I think we played them filming pretty soon in a rearranged game. We shall see.
It's a great through ball there. Middlesbrough on the counter, and he just dinks it over the keeper. 3-0 to Middlesbrough against Stoke. Feel sorry for the guy who bet Stoke. Matt White HD did earlier.
Okay, but I want to know how Stevie's mate got on, the one that put 5p on.
Didn't come in. I think Ford done it in the first half.
Yeah. It's very rare you'll see a team win both halves.
Yep.
Halves.
Dunfermline have beaten Morton 1-0.
Ooh, it's magic. You knew.
It's full time at Ross County. 2-1 to Hibs. That's the second comment about Walter Smith.
I've not actually heard any confirmation.
I've googled his name. There's nothing came up. So until I see it from,
Apparently it's snowing at home.
unreliable.
Thanks, John.
Unreliable news source. Then.
Let's have a look then. Oh, the first thing that's come up is someone said very few men in football command the respect Walter Smith does. Now would be an ideal time for people to remember that.
No, there's nothing.
What?
I don't know. I'm not going to comment on it because don't know anything.
This is frying my brain.
What?
So you know how and you know how a pair, how you get one, a pair of scissors, it's just one set of scissors.
Mm-hmm.
What is two pair of scissors called?
2 pairs of scissors.
What?
What? There we go.
Yeah.
We've got a donation from HIBS TV. £2. Thank you very much.
Admirable. Thank you.
A great result. Today's been a good day for Motherwell.
Yeah,
Stevie is not getting his new legs.
Shite!
But Goggs is getting £2. But the real winner is football.
Football's always a winner.
You can close this stream down. I don't have to look at the men's stand here.
I'm not believing anything about Walter Smith until an official source confirms what's happened.
That's what I'm saying, Murray. That's what I'm saying, to be honest.
Well, hopefully it is kept off social media because social media is a very toxic environment.
No.
Hopefully just a vicious rumour. I agree with that.
Anyway, on that note, it's time for us to finish up. Today we covered a wee bit of Ross County against Hibs. Hibs winning 2-1 away at Dingwall. Livingston, the victors against Hamilton Accies 2-1. So that leaves the bottom half of or basically leaves the table the same as it was, but Livingston are 3 points better, as are Hibs. But yes, without any further ado, thank you very much to Frisquandro and El Plastico for coming on and enjoying the company. Thanks to everyone in the chat for joining us. Oh, thank you very much, Cold199. $4.99 donation. There we go. Keep them coming in, Trips. Might actually get to eat tonight. But yeah, thank you very much to everyone. What?
Do you have £2 a month?
A starving Motherwell fan.
Oh my god.
But aye, on that note, I've been your host, Goggs89. See you later, guys. Take care. Drive safely.
Safe.